Hey guys, Mike back again. Well, I'm delighted to bring you a different meal tonight. So what we've got here, I have shrimp, already peeled, deveined. I got a nice big can of tomatoes chopped. Now I've got spaghettini, which I would rather have had linguine, but we didn't have any. Basil and oregano dried. Fresh would be nice, but you do what you've got. Onion and garlic. Black pepper and salt. So basically all we're looking at there is a nice shrimp pasta. I would say a shrimp linguine, but no, but this will do exactly what we need to do. Maybe it would have been nice with a bit of spinach to throw through there, or some fresh basil leaves. Would have been absolutely fantastic. But living in the great white north of Canada, we do what we can get out of the stores. So time to jump in and get on with this. Before we get going on that one, I would just like to say thank you again to all my new subscribers. Another 10 of them just today. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Thank you very much. Love you all. I will check out any messages and just return the favour. If you have your own YouTube channel, I will follow back and watch your videos. Full support all the way around. Let's help each other with this one. So if I could just ask again, anybody else please, if it's your first time watching, please subscribe. Leave me a comment, let me know where you're from. What sort of food you would like to cook, and I can help you along that one. We'll share recipes and move along with that. Make a family. Let's make ourselves one nice big YouTube family. Right, let's get going. So first things first, garlic. Just give that a quick press down. Separate them cloves. I used to do it with a cleaver, the side of a cleaver like this, and just give it a good smack or a bang down on top. But the garlic tends to shoot everywhere, so be a little bit more careful. So how much garlic? 5 or 6 cloves should be ample. Let go one side. So this is a bit where I use a knife, give it a squash. I've showed you this a million times now. Peel out your clove. So basically, squash, just so it cracks. Cut off the root end. And take off that skin, it should just pop off. You can also, as I've showed you in the past, have a small jar. Basically, as long as you crush first slightly, give it a little tap down, put it in the jar, give them a good shake around, and all of that skin comes off. And this one's proved me to be a liar. So, like I say, just nice and simple. The more of a crack it gets, the easier the skin comes off. Sometimes the squash easy, sometimes they're a little bit more difficult. Get that out, pull that off. Nice and simple. Clean off your board, ready to go. I'll get rid of this stuff now. And as I've told people previously, I'm not a chef, but one of the biggest things that helped me with cooking of any sort is clean up as you go. Any little bits, just clean up. So much easier. Saves you so much time. Same that one. Have some good nice. Keep it sharp. Practice techniques. Take a little bit around the eye. Doesn't really thumbs. It's a little more difficult to use a bit. Next we'll come in with our onion. So basically we're going to cut that in half. And just barely cut off that root end. Off the top, peel off that outer skin. If you leave the root end on, it stops it from bleeding so much. And it holds your onion together for you for chopping. So just get that outer skin off, dispose of that one. If you want to, keep your skins, freeze them, and then when you've got a nice big bag of them, get yourself a dehydrator, dehydrate them down or roast them in a low oven, and then you can make your own onion powder. So with this one, you've seen me do this a few times now. There's a couple of cuts through, so be careful. Depends how fine you want this. Now, I've never really explained this one, but thumb behind. I always kind of keep the middle finger forward, but with the tip bent in. So all you do is falling down that muzzle. It depends on the size of the item that you're cutting. So again, actually I'm looking at that, I probably don't need any more onion, that should be enough. Half of a medium onion. We'll put that one to one side. Always keep half an onion, you never know when you're going to need it. So while the pasta's cooking, time to get on with the protein quarter. A couple of tablespoons of oil in the pan. Hopefully that's hot enough, I felt it, yep. We go straight in with our garlic and our onion. Now your pasta should only take around about 6 to 7 minutes to cook to get that al dente. So try and time it right with the rest of your meal there. So if you're making garlic bread to go with this, anything along them lines, so your pasta, your protein, everything needs to come together at the same time. Now at this point I like to add my dried herbs, so this is oregano, maybe a teaspoon or so. Rub it between your hands just to get them flavours moving again. Obviously if you're cooking for people other than your family, wear gloves before you do this. Oops, a little bit too much there, but that won't hurt anything. So this is basil. Everybody likes basil, I'm sure. We'll rub that one in. Now we can adjust our flavours as we go. Black pepper, now just check your heat. If it's feeling too much, turn it down slightly. I'm going to go in with our washed shrimp. Get them spread out, want them nice and cooked evenly right throughout. Give your pan a shake. If you want, you can go into this with some mussels, any other seafood you like, some scallops, but shrimp is usually enough. Just get them moving around. We want that garlic and onion right the way through. As I said, fresh basil would have been ideal for this, but use what you got, please do. Once we get them coloured off and cooked, we'll go in with some tomato. Just keep an eye on your pasta. This should be getting close now. Find a bit of pasta like this, nip it and have a look. You can still see the centre of that slightly, so that's about right. Have a taste. Yep, that's good as it is. So we're going to drain that Now before we get rid of this water, a little trick I learnt, and to be honest, this was actually watching Jamie Oliver, and he said he learnt this trick when he was in Italy. He watched the guy cooking in the kitchen, and he just threw a little bit of that pasta water in with the dish, and it kind of just marries them flavours together. So them shrimp are coming on nice, and I'm going to get this emptied off. So my shrimp are coming along nicely there now. I'm not using all of this tomato, that would be way too much. I'll find another use for that one. Turn our heat up. We want that to heat up and warm through as quick as possible and get rid of some of these juices. I'm going to go in there with a little bit more oregano. And a little bit more basil. I say the fresh would have been absolutely fantastic for this, just for the greenery. So just get that mixed around. It's starting to look good now, smells great. So we're just about ready here. I've drained off the pasta. Just a little drizzle of oil and some black pepper straight onto the pasta. And we're just going to give that a quick mix around. Just helps the pasta not stick together, and then we'll get that in with our shrimp. So we're going to go straight in all of our pasta, and then we're just going to start mixing this around together. And try and get that pasta coated in all of them juices. A little bit more liquid in here than what I needed, but that will go down the hatch very nicely, and I'm sure it'll be very well appreciated. One finishing touch, we're going to add some parmesan. This is store-bought ready grated. Do apologise, but as I said, some things are unavailable, some things are very expensive here. So that's us. I'm going to put that on my serving dish, and away we'll go. So here we go. I've got my nice big pasta dish. I've warmed this in the microwave first. Just make sure that your dish is microwavable before you do that, please. So I'll get that in. Well, even if I do say so myself, that looks absolutely fantastic. Make sure we get all that garlic out. That's a big part of the flavour. Get some shrimp up on the top. Magical. That's our last little flourish. More parmesan. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let me know what you think, guys. Please remember, like, share, follow and subscribe to my channel. If it's your first time here, leave me a message, let me know, and I'm telling you right now, I reply 100%. So please, welcome to the family. Let's all make a big team here. Love you all, guys. Thanks a lot. Mike out.